Welcome to the Now You Know podcast, a podcast that will guide you to successfully navigate the online world and give you, as a super bonus, some thought-provoking takes on life. Without further ado, here is your host, entrepreneur, marketer, professor, and author, Flavio Salza. We are happy to have you here today. Enjoy the show.
Okay, October is here, right? So we are starting season 2 of the Now You Know Guidebook podcasting, okay? So today's lesson is I'm going to talk about hours add value. I think this is very crucial because adding value should be the core of your posts or content. You can share knowledge, you can share your personal success stories, you can share basically anything you want. But you have to make sure that every single post or share you make has some kind of learning or gain for your listeners or your followers or etc. or your connections, right? Remember that we talk about the 80%, 20% approach where you have 80% of give, what I call Mother Maria Teresa approach. And 20% will be for you to pitch yourself, your brand, your product, whatever. So make sure you use that and give. Especially adding value is a great way for you to not only give, but give something that has value, right? So my food for thoughts, actually, yes, in the plural. Many people say to me like food for thought, not in the plural, but I like to use in the plural. Excuse me. So if you happen to see me online, especially on LinkedIn, not anymore, I used to, my content has food for thoughts. I was trying to add value somehow by showing different views or opinions about a subject or problem. Nowadays, not a good idea, actually, because it's not very appreciated by the system, Anyway, but there are many other approaches to add knowledge, wisdom, or just be inspirational to your listeners, and you should always try to get those approach, okay? You can do how to do approach. For example, if you are good in doing do-it-yourself tasks, you can share a screenshot lesson from a book. Yeah, you go ahead. You can get the Now You Know guidebook and share a screenshot or one lesson from the guidebook. I don't mind. You can also share a free resource, maybe an ebook or some information or link that you think that will help someone, and someone will also see that link and information as a valuable one. So you can do so many different things. But remember, always make sure to double check everything before you hit the share button, right? Because we already talked about this before. Making sure that everything is working. For example, you don't want to share a link that somebody tried to access and it's not working. And you want to make sure that the information that you're sharing somehow is true, and there is no other problem there, right? So whatever you do with your heart, and that's another important lesson. Forget about self-marketing intentions, okay? Don't lose that love feeling when you are posting online. Otherwise, someone actually might sing this to you.
You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Sit down. Thank you.
So, as action, try to craft 5 posts that touch on the approach listed, that we talk about it, like do it yourself, a book lesson screenshot, a free ebook. Try to think about 5 posts that you are positive that it's adding value. And then you try those 5 posts. Okay, so as now it's episode 2, and I promise you guys to actually on episode of season 2 that I will be adding some thought-provoking, and maybe we can kick off that thought-provoking by saying what happens to our politicians nowadays, our government. It's clear to me, at least, that something is wrong there, and we as people, it's being treated and it's being treated like garbage, right? So I think, I don't know, maybe I'm nostalgic. I miss those kind of principles, priorities and kind of vision, right, that we used to have in our politicians, right? Something like this.
In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps fate that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Thanks for listening. The Now You Know guidebook is now available at Amazon worldwide. Get your copy on paperback or Kindle. You can also keep up and interact with Flavio Salza via LinkedIn and Twitter. Plus, check back weekly for new episodes. Until next time, keep rocking and loving on what you do.